Hey everybody, this is Haeravon, and in this video I will be taking on Sarevok. Sarevok himself isn't too much trouble for a well-prepared high-level party, but his goons can really shift the odds against us. So the name of the game in this encounter is going to be Isolate Sarevok by luring his minions. The first thing I'm going to do in this fight is summon up some always indispensable skeleton warriors who will be fodder for my party and hopefully take some hits for me so I don't have to. After that, I'm going to sneak up the side of the temple and initiate dialogue with Sarevok with an invisible or sneaking character. This will trigger the first of Sarevok's buddies, Samaj, to show up. He's going to try and hit us with a Greater Malaysian followed by Domination and Chaos. He alone can win this fight for the bad guys. We know how bad Chaos is, so fortunately my party can take him out without too much trouble. Then I'm going to take a skeleton and lure down Tazok. Tazok is the simplest of Sarevok's allies. He starts out invisible, but he will come to you, so he's very easy to lure. I just use a skeleton as bait. The third guy I'm going to go after is Angelo, and he is easily the most dangerous of the group. He will start out the fight by casting Remove Magic, which is why I haven't cast any buffs, because he's just going to tear him off anyways. And I'm going to take my strongest character. Try not to get Sarevok into sight while I do this, which is sometimes difficult. In this party, my strongest character is Ajantis, and once I get Samaj casting his spell, I run back. I don't have any buffs. Who cares? He wastes his spell. Now I'm going to cast my buffs, which includes Haste, Protection from Evil 10-foot Radius, and Resist Fire Cold. The reason I send Ajantis on his own to engage Angelo is because his primary attack is to protect himself and then shoot arrows of detonation at me. If you send your whole party up there, it's just going to be a mess. For this particular stage of the fight, Ajantis is wearing 2 Batalista's passports, Rings of Fire Resistance, and he also has Jaheira's Resist Fire Cold, so he should be pretty close, well, he should be over-immune to fire. He'll have to suck up some of the arrow damage. While Ajantis and my skeleton warriors engage him in melee, the rest of my party is just going to shoot at him from a distance and hopefully take him down without taking too much damage. And there it's done. Now all that's left is to take on Sarevok, and I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to buff up as much as I can, chug potions. I mean, why not? The game's over after this fight anyway, so now that everyone is buffed up, I'm going to send my protagonist alone, after he finishes applying personal buffs, to engage Sarevok. Well, 1, it's fitting because they're siblings, and 2, with his spell protections, he is the most potent defensive character in my party right now. Sarevok is lured in melee, no traps are nearby, and Imoen is going to use the most potent spell in the game against him, Magic Missile. It has more effect than anything else. After that, I just waylay him with my buffed up party. He doesn't stand a chance. And there you go. No reloads, almost no damage. That's Sarevok on Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition.